Not since the beginning of time has man known such terror. No.
Hello, everybody. This is your host, TomatoGrass. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Wizard Room. This is a show where we talk about virtual pinball releases, high-scoring strategies, and show off some high-level gameplay. Today, we have another great panel of heavy hitters. In the top left corner, we've got a new face on the show. That is PapaBrad. PapaBrad, I've really appreciated all the support you've given me since I've started this YouTube journey. I've been on your show a couple times, and I'm really glad.
We love having you on the Retro Legends show, and we are here to play my favorite pinball of all time. We're talking about the creature from the Black Lagoon. This is a masterpiece of pinball. PapaBrad is psyched. Dun, dun, dun! Let's go!
Absolutely. And right below PapaBrad, we have got my good friend Chalatalove. Chalatalove, glad to have you back.
Thank you for having me, TomatoGrass, man. It's always a blast to be here with you guys and hanging out, and I'm glad to be here, brother.
Of course. And last but certainly not least, in your bottom right corner, my partner in crime, Scoaljo. Thank you for making it tonight. Glad you could be here, man.
Absolutely. What's up, guys? I really enjoy being here. I'm excited to get another episode of Wizard Room in.
Great. So another episode of Wizard Room. So what are we talking about today? Well, PapaBrad showed you, and I showed you in that little 10-second clip there. We're talking about the Universal Monster Pack, okay? And we are all AtGames 4KP players. The Universal Monster Pack is two separate tables. You have Creature from the Black Lagoon and Monster Bash. That's what I'm talking about right there. And what I will say is this is probably the best pack that you can buy on the 4KP. Okay? Because it seems like a lot of these packs that people that you got your eye on, even definitely single packs, obviously, but even a lot of these packs that have multiple tables, you're really buying them for one table because you really want to get the one. But this pack in particular, with Creature from the Black Lagoon and Monster Bash, two heavy hitters. I would say is probably two tables that are in a lot of people's top 10.
Yeah,
I mean,
these are great.
It's not even really close. Absolutely. I'll go over to you, PapaBrad. What do you think about this pack, man?
Definitely. I think this is the best pack that they have for the 4KP. I mean, Creature from the Black Lagoon is just a fantastic table. And to get Monster Bash, I mean, I'm just a huge Universal Monsters fan. I get all my monsters. I get the Wolfman. I get Frankenstein, Dracula, the Bride of Frankenstein, the Mummy. I mean, what's not to love?
Yeah, what's not to love? I mean, absolutely.
We got, two of the best tables, and I'm a big fan of these movies too, man. I love the Universal Monsters. And
nice.
the Universal Monsters, to have these two tables together. And then the thing is, they're so well done. Like these tables play pretty much close to perfect.
And that's one thing that I'll say about these two
Zen.
tables that's great is that, they're both these monster table themes, but they're completely differently themed appropriately. Like, you got the Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's all about going to the drive-in and watching that movie. Whereas, Monster Bash is really focusing on all the different kinds of monsters there are. And it's like two completely different experiences, but both very, very well done. And a highlight to anybody's collection. When you got these for the first time, Scoaljo, what did you think about these?
Well, I always really liked Creature from the Black Lagoon. I first played it on Pinball FX, and it was one of my favorite tables. I definitely think this pack is one of the best bang for your buck because both of these tables are fantastic. They're both just deep enough that you can't complete it every single time, but you have a good chance of getting to the wizard mode.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one thing that I do like about these games is that wizard mode is not unobtainable in any outright for either of these. Even if you're like a relative beginner, it's honestly a good goal to be like, that's an attainable thing to go get Monsters of Rock. Even just Monster Bash. That's one of the things about Monster Bash that's great is that, it has two separate things. It's like you have Monster Bash and Monsters of Rock. And if you're not that great of a player, just going for Monster Bash would be kind of like, just go for that too. Chalatalove. Of these two tables, which one do you think you've played more? And is there anything about these tables that that maybe you're not so keen to?
These tables are fantastic. This pack is a must-have 100%. If you've got a 4KP, this is the pack to get. As for the tables themselves, man, they're challenging for me, but I love them. I love to play them, and it doesn't matter if I do good or if I do bad, man. I just want to keep coming back for more. So I love both the tables. They're great.
Absolutely. So what we want to get into here is what is it about these tables? How are you getting a score? So we're going to start off with Creature from the Black Lagoon. Okay, probably my favorite of the two. I'm not, and it's funny because we went into a huge discussion on stream last week when we were playing Attacker Mars, and I was talking to a whole bunch of people that went while y'all were playing, and it was pretty split. A lot of people like Creature, a lot of people like Monster Bash. That's what's so great about the pack is that it's not just overwhelmingly like, oh shit, it's all about Monster Bash. There's fans on both sides. We're gonna start with Creature from the Black Lagoon. So this table has. Before you get into the goal is to get into the multi-ball where you get the super jackpots and stuff. But before you do that, there's 4 goals. On the bottom of the table, there's the 4 letters of film. Okay, because the game's about going to the drive-in movies and you're going to watch the creature feature, right? You got 4 letters. You have in order to get the letters, you have to fill out that KISS orbit ramp thing on the left. That's 1 letter. You have to fill out the snack bar targets. You have to fill out
that's in the center.
Yep, the snack bar.
Rollovers at the very top.
Yep, the rollovers are at the very top, and then the slide is at the very right. So I want to go to you. I'm going to go to you, PapaBrad. Of these 4 goals, do you ever find yourself getting stuck on one of these? Do you think that there's one that's like a little harder than the rest? Do you think there's one that's super easy?
I think the snack bar is probably the hardest because you're shooting at the center to activate the snack bar. But I mean, if you're playing Creature from the Black Lagoon for score, man, it is all about driving that car. You get in that car, you grab onto that gear shifter, and you got to drive that car. The table definitely has an exploit.
Yeah. So what he's talking about, guys, is there's a mode in this game where if you shoot right up the center, okay, just to the left of that snack bar hole, you shoot it right up the middle, and where you're going to go up to the rollovers, you do that. How many times you got to hit that? Like 4 times or something like that? I don't know. You got to hit it a certain number of times, and then it starts move your car. Okay, and move your car starts off where you get a couple million. If you shoot it up there again, you get a couple million. And then you shoot it up there again, and it gives you double whatever you just got. That you shoot it up there again. It's also
your multiplier too. So you're multiplying. Not only are you getting a lot of points, but you're multiplying your points. So it's a multiplier.
Yes. So that is, and this is something. This is an interesting point that I wanted to get into. That I'm going to go into a little bit of a discussion here so you guys can hear what I have to say. This is something about this table that If you are just looking to get 1 billion points, 2 billion points, okay, you can just move your car the whole time. It's going to probably take you a while, but you can do it, okay? And I know the first time I loaded this game up, and the scores were like 2 billion, 3 billion was the high score. I was like, well, and then I learned that you could do that. I was like, I guess you're just move your car the whole entire time. That's boring. But so what I want to say is you can do it. And if you want to get 1 billion, 2 billion, you can play a game where you're going to play for, you could play for a half hour, you could play for 45 minutes, and you're going to get 1 or 2 billion points. Okay. But I did do a stream, it's months ago now. This pack is pretty old on the AtGames, but definitely don't knock that against it. But I did a stream a couple months ago, and I broke this down. This game has 5 phases, okay? The first phase is filling out film. Second phase is doing move your car. Third phase is getting your first multi-ball and your super jackpots. Fourth phase is restarting multi-ball. And then fifth phase goes on forever, is that you just keep trying to do super jackpots. And the reason why I'm breaking it down like that is because a lot of people think, and rightly so, because you can, that the game is just about doing move your car. Okay? And some people have probably gotten their high score doing just that. But what I'm here to tell you guys, and here I'll bring up everybody back on the panel. What I'm here to tell you guys is that when I play for my score, and I've gotten 42 billion on the game, and I know that the guy who has number 1 has gotten 47 billion on the game, so he'll tell you too. There's way more points to be had, and honestly, not going for move your car, because one of the things about this game is that the super jackpot, will double.
They multiply.
They multiply up to a point too. And I'm not sure what that number is. I think like your max jackpot can't get above like 650 million or something like that. Like they will double to a point. So like I like doing the move your car right until that 200 million to get my extra ball. But after that, I'm just going to go for the jackpot, because I'm not going to sit there and hit move your car for 45 minutes when I can just get 1, 2 super jackpots, and now I'm right back and right to where I am. Scoaljo, have you noticed when you've played this game? Have you noticed that super jackpot doubling your jackpot scores?
Absolutely. Not only does it double your jackpot scores, and again, I don't know how high it goes. That's a good question, but you can also get that playfield multiplier. And that gives you so many more points in less shots and in less time than move your car. And I think that's the key to it, is you're getting a ton of points in 1 or 2 shots if you can hit those shots.
Yes, because what I really wanted to say is that when I did do my stream, I was not going for that whirlpool shot. If you're going for a super high score when you get into the multi-ball, you really need to be going for that whirlpool shot. Okay, the whirlpool shot is there's a ramp right. If you have like the snack bar target, well, the move your car shots right up the middle, right? There's a ramp right to the left of that. If you shoot that, and you can actually do some nudges to make it, because otherwise the ball will just go around that bowl twice and then that's it. You can actually do a nudge and you can make it 3 times, because you got to fill it out 8 times and it'll double your score. Fill it out another 8 times, it'll triple your score. You fill it out another 8 times and it'll quadruple your score. I'm telling you, if you can get that whirlpool up to 4 times in a multi-ball, and you get 3 super jackpots, you're at 20 billion points. Okay, like that's. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you. I'm not saying that you had to move your car for 45 minutes before then either. Like move your car up to 150 million, get the whirlpool up to 4 times, and start getting your super jackpots. I'm not trying to discount move your car, because like I know that believe me, like when we started doing this battle of the streamers where you get 3 chances and that's it, there's no question about it. Doing move your car is the safest way to go. You're hitting that center lane and you feel like you got no problems whatsoever. The only thing about that, and I'll get over to you on this, Chalatalove, is once I start doing something like that in the game, where you find something in the game where you just do it over and over and over again, I feel like I almost start like letting my mind wander. Like I'm hitting the same thing over and over again, and now I'm starting to think about what I was doing at work today, what I'm going to make for dinner. And next thing you know, the ball.
That's the challenge, though.
The ball.
As soon as you break your
else.
concentration, you'll get that one errant ball that will bounce the wrong way, and then you've wasted all that time doing that. But you're right; it still takes a lot of concentration.
And that's what I want to ask you, Chalatalove. So, like, when you notice something like that in the game, do you kind of run with that? Do you kind of like accept that, or do you say there's no way that's the way that the score points? Maybe there's something else.
Well, it kind of depends, man. I mean, if it's a shot that I am making a lot of points on, then I'll try to kind of go down that rabbit hole and see where it takes me. Unfortunately, sometimes when you go down that rabbit hole can get pretty deep, and you just kind of get stuck doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're like, man, this is slow. It's working, but I really need to try something different. I want to try something different. And when you decide to do that, sometimes, man, it bites you in the butt and you lose what you had. So sometimes it's kind of hard to just kind of like let that go and try something different. So, and that's the fun part of this table is there's lots of things that you can try differently and different strategies to work for.
Right.
Yeah, and you can play for score, you can play for fun. I mean, if I'm playing for fun, just for total fun, I might just try to get the creature right away. That might be all I go for is getting the creature.
Right.
But if I'm playing to put a score up first, I'm going to have to play some strategy. It's just the way I like to play. I mean, like my game, I did a short where I showed how to get the super jackpot. And I think it was like 1 billion something at that point from moving my car. I did it, got the super jackpot. I mean, I jumped to 2 billion in like a matter of seconds because the how many points you get. You get the jackpot, then you hit the center again, you get the super jackpot. Next thing you know, you've doubled your score. And but that's part of the fun. It is addicting, and it's one of those tables. It can be very frustrating because sometimes you just can't get the table to do what you want it to do. But when everything happens, it's like magic, And it's a beautiful pinball table. Like if you've ever seen the real creature from the Black Lagoon, the artwork, with the creature on the side and all the ramps.
That's one thing I wanted to say, Brad, is I think
the hologram.
This is one of the most beautiful tables, one of the most
just
beautiful
gorgeous,
renditions they've done.
And it is a table that is 100% strategy based. Like you have to, if you want to score, you will play strategy 100% because you're just not going to randomly hit the ball around and get a high score. Like I used to think like getting, 100 million was a lot, getting that creature to appear. But once you learn about the table and how to play it, there's so much deeper than that. It's a very deep table. It's a lot of fun. And Monster Bash is probably even more so because you got the 5 different characters to play.
Yes, and we will get to that. And so just one more
thing about creature. You want to tell them about the $25 bounty?
You literally took the words out of my mouth.
You can go ahead and give them the good news, TomatoGrass. Give them the good news.
So on PapaBrad's stream, he runs a weekly tournament on his
Retro Legends Arcade.
Retro Legends show. Retro Legends, and I submit, guys, go over to his channel, subscribe. He does a weekly tournament of tables,
free to play with prizes.
We're doing this Flipper Friends stuff, but like he's playing the good ones, man. I mean, even when you play Flipper Friends, there's like 1 or 2 good ones. He's playing the good ones. Okay, so when we did his tournament last week, he gives away a gift card at the end. I won it, and I told him, man, double it, give it to the next person, whatever. But what we're gonna do is we're putting out a bounty tonight. Whoever gets the highest score tonight on Creature from the Black Lagoon, the AtGames version, you will win that gift card. So, guys, you got a little bit to play for. You're not playing for absolutely nothing, right? You're playing for a little bit of something. That'll be fun. Thank you so much, Brad. And with that,
thank you, Brad.
We are going to get into...
And you can't get Zen tables because it's the same as cash. You can get any of the tables. I buy it out of my pocket. It comes out of my pocket every week. I don't get anything from AtGames to do this. I just do it for free and for fun and for the community.
Yep, he's giving you the real deal. So
with that, if you play the game, drop a score on my leaderboards.
Right.
It's random. You don't have to be number one.
His tournament this week is Creature from the Black Lagoon, guys. So now that we're doing this tonight, go ahead and if you learn something, and especially you guys down there, man, if you get a good score, don't be afraid to just be like, hey, wait a minute, TomatoGrass, let me just take a picture of that, and then go ahead and submit it. Okay. But with that, guys, we're gonna get into Monster Bash because, like I said, I don't want to keep this too long. But the other table in this pack was Monster Bash. Monster Bash is like it's another great game, and it's one of the reasons why this pack is so great. Like I've said, is because these games are just so different.
So different.
Like this is a completely different way to approach a game. So the way this game works is you have 6 monsters, okay, and that's what I said I liked when I was talking to Brad. That's what I said I liked about this game is that they're hot. Now they're hot. Instead of highlighting just a creature from the Black Lagoon and going through the drive-in movies, now we're focusing on all the different creatures. We have got
all of them.
We do have creature from the Black Lagoon in this game. Creature. We got werewolf. We got Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, and Mummy. Okay. Now let's go over to Scoaljo. I'll go over to you for all. Whoop. I hit the wrong button. That's okay. We'll come back over here. Scoaljo. Of these 6 monsters, which one do you think is the easiest? Which one do you think is the hardest? And I'm not not putting you on the spot, but I think it's, in my opinion, it's pretty clear.
I think, well, for me, I think Creature from the Black Lagoon might be the easiest to hit from the cradle. The orbit shot's super easy in this game, so I think that the Wolfman shot is probably the easiest. The most difficult is either Frankenstein, just because you can lose the ball hitting him, but the monster that gives me trouble is Dracula. It feels like every time he's up there, he's hitting my ball down the center or hitting it somewhere that I can't recover well from it. So he's definitely my biggest adversary in this game.
Gotcha. Now so I'm going to get everybody's opinion, and then I'll give my opinion, right? Let's go over to Chalatalove. Which is the easiest? Which is the hardest?
I would say exactly what Scoaljo was saying. I think it's a tie between Creature and the Wolf. And for the hardest shot, man, it's got to be Dracula, man. I mean, it's so difficult not to hit that guy and not the ball not drain like that. So I would have to agree 100% across the board with Scoaljo.
Gotcha. And PapaBrad, do you agree?
Yeah, I would say for
Disagree?
me, I disagree. I think the Bride is the hardest shot to hit because it's timed, and you got to hit that Bride. That Bride to me is always the one monster I have a hard time getting because you got to hit that time shot. It's a time-based shot. You got to keep hitting that ramp or whatever to activate the Bride. But what a great table. You know what makes this table so great too is the music. It's not only that they have the Universal Monsters, but they're playing rock and roll. And it's just everything comes together beautifully in this table. It's 100% different. Creature reminds me of old-time pinball with a lot of classic, basic shots. And Monster Bash is just pure chaos. I mean, you got the rock and roll music. You got all the different modes. You got Frankenstein stands up, right? I mean, it's an incredible table, but very different,
And that's that you made a really good point there again, and I'm going to come back because I got to give my opinion on this. But I think you made a really good point about what makes this table great is that it's themed around, like, it has great music, and it's themed around the music. It's almost like we played Al's Garage Band. I feel like that's just like almost just like the Wish version of this game. You're getting the band together to play the show, and this game really just knocks it out of the park. You get all the band members, and you're playing. The Monster Bash song is great, and the Monsters of Rock song is awesome. And I am a little biased in this, guys, and the reason I say that is because when I bought this pack, my wife gets really annoyed when I play this, like super loud. When I bought this pack, she was walking around the house singing the Monster Bash song. Okay, that automatically makes it a 10 out of 10, right? Yeah. She's like, "Why don't you play that Monster Bash game again?" I was like,
"Monsters, man, they rock.
They rock. I'll do that again." But what I do want to say is that I actually couldn't believe that it came to Brad, and he was the one that said Bride was the hardest. And here I'm going to put myself full screen, guys, because I think Bride is the hardest. Okay, like. The reason why I think it's the hardest is I don't think the ramps are too hard to hit. but you have to hit those specific shots. Okay, it's not like it's not like Mummy.
Precision.
It's not like Creature where it's like you can hit like there's a bunch of stuff you can hit. You can only hit those shots, and it's timed, right? And you can restart the timer, so that's why it's like you got to be good at hitting that center shot, which it can actually get you a multi-ball too. But we'll get into that in a second. But I almost feel like I have no hope with this mode unless I pair it with a multi-ball, which I will talk about here in a second. The easiest, nobody said it. I think the easiest by far is the Mummy mode. You don't have to do anything in particular. The only thing you have to do is not drain the ball for as long as the mode goes. I don't know if I've ever lost Mummy mode without unless I drain the ball. Like it's not like we're Creature where I got to hit a certain shot or like Bride where I got to hit the ramps. Like Mummy, like everything's lit, everything, and you just got to hit the stuff and not drain. So that's my opinion, and you guys are free to disagree with that. But I was just surprised that nobody said that because I was like, dude, Mummy, I'm not. There's no objective. I'm just hitting. I'm actually not even trying to do anything. It's like Mummy's lit. I'm gonna be trying to go for something else now, but it will complete while I'm doing it. But I'm just gonna go for something else now. So and not drain in the process. But one thing I do want to get to is I think that a really good thing to do in this game, okay, is if there is a monster that you think is really hard, okay, what you can do is you can pair your multi-balls with the monsters, okay, which I think is a very good thing to do for some of these ones like Dracula, in particular Dracula and Bride of Frankenstein, okay? And there's a bunch of different multi-balls on this table, okay? There's the Mosh Pit multi-ball. Frankenstein is a multi-ball on its own. And then there's Monster Bash. I know Monsters of Rock is a multi-ball, but that's that's the wizard mode per se, where it doesn't really. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about trying to get there. Okay. Now, one distinction that I do want to make is that when you get the Frankenstein multi-ball, you can't start another mode when you're in that. Whatever mode you have going, you got those modes until the Frankenstein multi-ball is done. So let's go over to Scoaljo. Scoaljo, have you noticed that some of these hard ones I've noticed that like if I'm only one monster away from Monsters of Rock and I just start like Dracula, I might just try to start the other monster and start not Monsters of Rock, Monster Bash. I might just start the other monster and start Monster Bash and be like, that's how I'm going to defeat Dracula. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right about pairing any of the modes with the Frankenstein multi-ball. It makes everything easier. It gives you a safety net, So, I think pairing the modes is the best thing to do.
Gotcha. Oh, somebody's got to go somewhere. Hopefully nobody has to go, right? Chalatalove. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed that about Monster Bash? Have you noticed that, I almost get disappointed if I'm about to do that Monster Bash mode, because in order to start Monster Bash, all you have to do is start all 6 monsters. Right. To do Monsters of Rock, you have to complete them, and I think we'll talk about that in a second. What you have to do to complete all of them. But to start Monster Bash, all you have to do is start all 6 monsters. You don't have to complete them. Right. But for me, I almost get kind of disappointed if I'm going into a Monster Bash and I haven't started I don't have a monster going on. It's like I'm wasting my time here. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I feel the same way, man. I mean, it's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, and you're getting the points from the mode and the points from the multi-ball. So. It's just a plus on both sides. So and when you pair that multi-ball with the ramp mode, I guess that's why I didn't pick it as being a harder mode, because that's normally what I try to do is pair those modes together so I have more time and I'm not as rushed to get through that mode.
Gotcha. So, PapaBrad, Monsters of Rock. I feel like that's the goal in this game, right? So getting to Monsters of Rock, and honestly, to get some of these super high scores that people are putting up there, you got to get there multiple times.
Yeah.
So complete to get them, like you got to complete all the monsters. So and we've already gone through it. You got the complete creature. You actually have to hit that orbit, like 5 times, I think. And then werewolf is hitting the actual orbit 4 times. Bride is the ramps. Like when you are playing the game, do you feel like, because I know when I'm playing, right, I really want to get to a Monsters of Rock around the same time that when I get a monster bash, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fill out the last of them. I'm gonna fill out the last of the monsters. But Monsters of Rock is kind of just like that can get you a lot of points in its own right. How often do you get there, and
I wish I got there more often, but for me it's kind of a rarity. I mean, I love this table, but I mean when that music cranks on and that concert starts and it goes through all the animations and you finally got there, it is magic. But for me, it's like I said, I'm not a wizard at this table like some of the guys here, but I love this table, and it's really something special. You just know right away that you're in for a whole different. The way it ramps up, the disco ball, and all the excitement. I mean, like it's like you're going. You got the full concert, and this that's the magic of this table. I mean, but for me, I mean, it's a rarity that I get all the monsters. It is a challenging table, but I love it. I mean, I can't wait to watch.
What I will tell y'all is that when we did this table, we did this.
It's hard.
It was Battle of the Streamers season 1 or 2. I don't remember which one. But I played. It was season 1, right? And I played House of Hounds on this. Man, when we were getting the Monster Bash, like that, it's just like, because it's not a super hard grind to get there, but it's super satisfying. It's like, okay, I'm in Monster Bash now. Now I got to get some points. And the way you get points in Monster Bash is I think you just any monster you hit, you're getting points. In Monsters of Rock, what you really need to do, guys, is when you get into Monsters of Rock, you have to hit every single monster. So you have to hit the creature, you have to hit the orbit, you have to hit the ramps. And anytime you hit the center ramp, it spots you the leftmost one. So if you can just hit the center, not even a ramp, the center lane that entire time, like if you can just keep spamming that, that's going to fill out your monsters the whole time. And if you get like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 Monsters of the Rock, man, you're getting 400 million points. So I just know that, like, when I was playing that game against House of Hounds, like, I got to Monsters of Rock the one time and it was like, I'm like, oh, yeah, man, this is the time that I'm going to score my points now. And it's like, that is so satisfying in that game. And that's, I honestly think it's one of the best payoffs of all of these Zen games that we have as far as, like, getting to a wizard mode, because
I agree.
Like,
it really tells a story, doesn't it? It tells a story.
Yes.
You have the challenge of getting all the individual monsters,
but then they're all there. Together, and now you're going to do the show, right?
And you do the show, and it's an incredible experience,
And it makes you play the whole table as well. You're not just stuck doing 1 or 2 lanes. You get to play the whole table.
That is one thing that I think that a lot of people, like, I know that there's a move your car shot in creature, and that is the one thing that I say goes against it. But I mean that's neither here nor there, because I don't think that that's a real thing. But definitely doesn't take away from the fact that yes, Monster Bash, you have to play the entire table. There is no one particular shot that you're going to get good at to get good at that game. You have to get good at the entire play field, and that's what makes a great game. And that's why
it punishes you like nobody else.
It is.
And that brings me to the one right before I get to the last segment here. The one thing that I do not like about that Monster Bash, one thing is that scoop.
Yep.
The scoop. You shoot it in there, it can go right down the freaking middle, man. Like, come on now. Like,
and there's nothing you can do.
Because it's got so much momentum. Good luck.
You just have to anticipate. Like, sometimes the only way that you can do it is an exact frame perfect slap save, and it's like even then it's like you could be on. It's not like it's not like Attack from Mars where it's gonna come over there. Like, you are gonna have it, and that's why it's like every time it goes in the scoop, I'm like, oh god. I'm actually like not too worried because it's not that often, but like when it happens, it's like, bro, are you serious? Like, that's just unbelievable. That's the one thing I will say about this game, guys. If you're gonna play Monster Bash, You're going to watch the ball come out of the scoop and go down the middle. You will watch it. And guess what? There ain't no magic pixel center post to save you. That ball's gone. Okay? So what I'm going to do now, guys, I think we kind of got into it a little bit here. We're going to go around the horn. We're going to start off with PapaBrad. What is one thing you would tell somebody if they're playing these tables for the first time? You can talk about one table, both tables, or either.
I would say just enjoy it. Remember, sometimes you need to slow down. You need to play the pinball machine instead of letting the pinball machine play you. And sometimes you just need to slow down and get calm and play strategy. And that's how I like to play. But I love these tables. I'm going to have a lot of fun playing them.
I'm having the most fun that I've had in a really long time playing these, and that's why I definitely recommend, guys, if you're looking for just even some fun tables, you know, how this pack is still like $15. I don't even know. It's one of the, it's like unbelievable the amount of fun that you can get from this.
The replay value on these two tables is as high as it gets. I mean,
if I go to a pinball arcade and I see a creature from the Black Lagoon and a Monster Bash, I'm going to be spending $50 over there.
It's like a magnet.
Okay, you're getting
going to play
for
those 100%. Those are must plays every time,
and you can play them to your heart's content. What would you say, Chalatalove?
I agree 100%, man. These are must-have tables. Period. I mean, plain and simple. If you don't have these tables, you are missing out. So,
not much else to be said on that comment because that literally sums it up. These are must-haves. Mm-hmm. What about you, Scoaljo? Do you agree with that? What would you say?
Absolutely. These are definitely must-have tables, best bang for your buck tables. Really straightforward, real easy to bring people over and play and explain the rules super easily. And they have a good chance of getting deep into the game too.
Exactly. So what we're going to do now here, guys, is really great discussion, guys. Thank you for discussing these games. I think people have got a little bit of an idea, but they're going to have a lot better of an idea when they can watch some of the wizards of the community play this game. All right. And so like I was telling y'all earlier, you can play either game that you want. You know, I'm going to be bouncing around, but we will go to these games. I know Brad's going to be playing Creature. I mean, is that a real surprise, guys? But we will be playing those in just a minute, so don't you guys go nowhere.
Oh, wow. So that's the one thing about this table is that I did get the skill shot.
It's really hard to get the skill shot on this, but if you get skill shot just right, that fills up some of your KISS scores. So that's super cool.
I'm going to try to get we're going to try to complete the paid rollovers up here. Let's see. Alright, we got one more paid rollover to get. Of course, that was not very good. Now it's kind of hard to get over to this this left flipper sometimes, but while I'm over here, I'm going to go ahead and hit the slide. And there we are. We're going to catch it on this flipper. Let's see. What do we need? So we got to get the snack bar and the paid rollovers. Let's go for those rollovers. Or the snack bar. There we go. Get up there. Alright. Oh, that was a close one. Get up in there. Ah! So we got the snack bar, KISS, and the slide. So we got F, I, M. You're going to go for L. And let's see. Actually, I think I should do it on this shot here. There we are. Alright, so we lit film. We're going to catch it here on this right flipper. And then we're going to start our movie mode. There we are. Nice, picked up a skill shot.
I'm really sorry about the audio there, guys. It was funny. So here, let me mute Scoaljo here for a second. So the reason why my audio sounded so bad is because, dude, I have a 2 microphone setup, and I normally just default it to where my second microphone is the one that's up by my speakers, right? But my other microphone is the one that's on my lapel. And the one that was on my lapel is just like not working, like it's not connecting, or I don't know what the deal is. Or maybe my microphone is like defaulting to the one that's on the freaking computer. I don't know. But hopefully you guys can hear me loudly now. Like, can you actually hear me now? Like, it probably is a little better. But it was bad there for a second. I don't know what was going on. But now it should be a little better. Let's go ahead and put Scoaljo back on.
There we go. We got our 10X. That's pretty sweet. We're going to try to catch this here. Now we're going to try to shoot our left ramp to try to... actually, let's go back to that center shot. Maybe we'll hit our... light our super jackpot next, actually. So our super jackpot is now lit. Come on. Oh, ha 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 ha. Maybe I should have tried to do that. Oh, well. That was so disappointing. And then I was looking at the screen. And then we got our extra ball.
I'm glad to hear it. I'll have to just double, like, it's just add it to the list of things that I have to check before I stream. Because I look at the bar and the bar looks good, but then you guys tell me you can't hear it. So what am I supposed to do? Oh well.
Alright, we're gonna light KISS one more time, and that should light our free ball, or extra ball. Slowed it down. Now we got extra ball up the center. Hit up there. So I'm trying to hit that extra ball, but we're gonna hit that slide. Get up there. There we go. And that's our extra ball right there. So this is tough. Now
Hey, you know what the problem is with PapaBrad stream? I'm getting ads. What's that all about, huh?
Car, so we'll do this one real quick. Oh my gosh!
Well, that's a little bit of bad luck right there. Let's go over to PapaBrad. You know what the funny thing is like I do have a YouTube Premium, so I really shouldn't be seeing ads. But the problem is like when you link streams on OBS, they just go to like a default nothing account. So if Brad's wanting to get some ads, he's gonna get them.
One more. Come on. 5 million. Nice.
I'm suffocating!
$5 billion.
We're not. We're only at 8. One more. Come on, get up there. There we go. All right, 10. Okay. Gotta do that nudge on the way out of there. It'll just roll right over the flipper. So. Snack bars open.
One thing that you guys probably want to be keeping your eye on as we're watching these games is you can see down in the bottom there, you can see how many letters of film they have filled out. Okay, while we're watching this creature game. When we get into Monster Bash, it's a similar thing, right? But you can see how far they are to getting their multi-ball by watching the bottom there. Watching, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. My phone, it's like I'm hearing myself on my phone. You see that Chalatalove has I and L, and PapaBrad has I, L, and M. So he just needs the letter F, which he will get by filling out that kiss ramp. So let's go ahead and pop over to him.
Hey, slide over, baby. Okay.
427.
Oh, well, okay. I thought that was the end of his game. No, he's still got last ball here, but he really needs to worry about getting that kiss filled out, man. And he's only got one. He needs to get 3. There it is.
I don't know.
Oh, he's got it now.
Well, maybe.
Oh, it's so hard to get from one flipper to the other in this game. There's not as much cheesy stuff. Oh, beautiful. No! He lost it right before he was ready for multi-ball there. Oh, boy. Well, let's go over to Chalatalove.
36 million.
Stay here for a second.
Almost a 2.
Chalatalove, all he has left is the slide. The slide is that right ramp, right orbit, really. But it just appears that he is just going to be grinding Move Your Phone, which is totally not a bad idea.
Get up there.
Like I said, if you want to just get 1 billion points, you can just, you watch what Chalatalove's doing, you can just do that the entire game. Not the best content, though, if I will say so myself.
Alright, one more set. Pull over.
Oh, I thought that was in the snack bar. There we go. Alright, now we just got a complete
All
kiss, which I have
Scoaljo.
not been able to hit all night long.
All he has left is this kiss.
There we go.
If you guys aren't noticing, we did, oh jeez, this train. We did not discuss this in our discussion, but there is that trick on this game where when the
Alright,
ball
let's see if we
comes
can get
down
that skill
the
shot.
right rail,
Get some of this. Nope, didn't
you
get it.
can nudge the ball into the slingshot so that you can trap the ball on the right flipper. Very important later on in the game here. Oh no.
Bummer. Alright, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it this time. Let's hit this snack bar, see if we can reach the ball. Nope, hot dog. I like hot dog.
Oh, Chalatalove is going for that super jackpot now. Let's go for him.
This pisses me off. This table pisses me off.
You know, he said the same thing about Battletoads. You guys remember that? I'll give this. He might not like any tables. Kidding.
I just lost my second ball. So I'm on ball 3 now, so I need to get my multipliers back up to 10.
Well, it looks like Scoaljo had gotten
And then I
all the
need to
letters,
start
but he did not get the multi-ball.
this
Somebody's
multi-ball.
going to get the multi-ball
Get
here
my
for
M.
crying out loud.
To be able to start this. So hopefully we can get this done. Just had a freaking brutal drain just a second ago, so. See if we can get these multipliers back up to where they need to be.
I just realized that I have my mic muted. Mikey, when you're talking about that, do you mean the where they're going to be announcing the new Williams table? Because if so, I do have an opinion on what I think might come out. But I believe that because I think it's just come across AtGames
Hopefully we can
and
start this damn multi-ball.
I might be completely wrong. I don't even look into those announcements anymore. Like I've said multiple times, even on Brad's show, just across everywhere, is that I don't expect anything anymore. I'm just happy when I get something. But I do. But if there's a new Williams thing coming on the 17th, I do have an opinion.
Oh, I knew you were going to do that. Come on, make the shot. There it is. Now, gotta get it in the snack bar. Like that. Or not. No, I don't need to. I need to make it in the film thing again. Like that. Alright. Hopefully she's in this first one. Yes.
We're coming!
Here we go. Snack bar.
You can see Chalatalove and Scoaljo both getting into jackpots here, getting into the multiples here. But you can see the girl was either going to be in the center, the left, the right. He found it immediately in the center. hit the snack bar 2 more times for a jackpot.
Yeah.
Now he needs to shoot it up, move your car just like that. And you got to hit those bumpers, which you got 1 hit. He needs to hit it 20 times.
But that's okay.
The bumpers 20
easy
times.
shot.
And he almost screwed up there. That's
like
good.
that.
But we got both him and Scoaljo going at it. Let's talk about Scoaljo too.
Jet bumpers. 15, 11 left to light our super jackpot. Oh, we only got 1.
Yeah, when you get 1 or none, it's a real ball punch.
I think I got that 4X bonus. Where we at? There we go. Super jackpot is lit. Now let's hit it this time.
You gotta hit snack bar again, super jackpot. So his super jackpot was only 100 million.
Sweet.
But now it's going to be, his regular jackpot is going to be 100 million, and his super will be 200 million.
Let's try the next tunnel.
Because it will double.
Creature wasn't at that one. We're going to try to hit this kiss lane. Nope. Oh!
Absolutely unlucky,
we didn't
but
find
we will
it.
hop over to Chalatalove.
Nice.
So Chalatalove just got his jackpot of 5. I think that was that a super jackpot or is that a regular jackpot?
Okay. Now
He got 560 million.
I believe.
Now, that was just a regular jackpot. Now he's going for a super. His super jackpot, guys, is going to be $1 billion points.
Hitting bumpers, is that right? That's what I'm supposed to be doing? I hope so.
He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. He's like, okay, I guess I'm going over here. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. He's doing it. I think he's pulling our leg. He knows exactly what he's supposed to do.
Come on, baby. 10 more hits of the bumpers. Come on. There it is. Oh,
He missed it. Oh no!
There it is. There's the super jackpot, baby. Oh, damn it.
I didn't even. I gotta put it on Chalatalove.
Right.
What am I doing? There we go. He did get the super jackpot. That's pretty good. Stop nudging me. Says it's gonna be Pinbot. If it is gonna be a Williams table, I think it's gonna be safe.
The fun part.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think you guys have that for the I don't think you guys have anything on PR that we don't have, right?
Right.
It's either gonna be safe cracker. I was hoping it would be something more there, but it's. If I had to put money on it, it's gonna be safe cracker. Oh, well, safe cracker was after 1990, right? So
The hard part.
it has to be pre-1990.
Getting that snap bar
I
back
think that
open.
was after, right? So I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really looked into it that much, so I don't really know, man. I would really like it to be. I would really like it to be F-15 Tomcat, but it ain't gonna be.
Tell me what's going on here.
How about a kick? I don't know.
Out of this world? Oh, jeez.
Well, that's bolt 3, guys. Just not too.
Yes! Jackpot! Jackpot!
Thank you. Enjoy the film.
No! Let me out! It's dark in here!
So we got another extra ball at 6 kisses. It's going to be tough to hit. Picked up a snack bar shot. That's nice. So if you can combo up that left ramp, you can actually get some pretty decent points. It's a hard shot to hit a bunch, but get up there. There we go. Cool. Still gotta open that snack bar. Oh, that
Stop
looked like
nudging
it
me.
hit
That's
it.
really funny. So yeah, E.T. is the kind of game where yeah, that game takes over an hour, man. And I just don't want to do it. And
Let's pick up the next kiss.
dude, if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to try and go for that. But I am not going to try to play that game again unless it's in a tournament. If it's in a tournament, yeah, I'll be going for it. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing that.
Get the playground award.
What did you guys think that new Williams table drop's going to be? Pre-1990, out of this world, sold over 3,001
We just have everything left.
What do you guys think it's going to be? What do you think it's going to be? What do you want it to be? I want it to be F-15 Tomcat, but it's not going to be. Who do I think it's going to be? I don't know. It better not be another space-themed game, for God's sake. Jesus Christ. Look at Brad with the ads. Brad.
Oh.
That's what happens, man.
There you go.
You want that? You want that paper? You gotta deal. You gotta deal with that. Yeah, phone home. Yeah, that literally. It's like you've already busted your balls for an hour to get to the freaking wizard mode, and you gotta have him bitching at you about phone.
Let's see.
You don't want
I'm on
that.
ball 2. That snack bar shot's so tough.
All he needed is the snack bar.
Nice. There we go.
Has he even got a super jackpot yet?
Extra ball. Nope, millions.
He must have, because so
This
the one
mode
thing
can
that's
be
really hard about this
lucrative.
game, guys,
Let's see
is
if I can
if
make
you
it.
get a jackpot, when you go for those snack bar targets again, you have to actually hit the targets, and that's the hardest part of that.
Oh, we picked up the double feature.
Well,
Alright, let's try
Ben
to go
says
into
it's
that film
exciting,
mode.
but
Nice.
I'll see. We'll see. I guess I really don't have any opinion. I haven't played it, so we shall see. Maybe it ends up being my favorite game, but I don't know how likely that is. We'll find out.
Come on, don't come down yet. There you go. I think I'm gonna hit that middle.
One of these guys will eventually play Monster Bash.
Sweet, I found it.
I know it, and that'll be the second half of the show. But until now, you guys are getting a triple dose of Creature.
Nice, now I got that jackpot lit. $188 million right here. We gotta hit those jet bumpers. Light our super jackpot. Come on. We need a lot more, but I'm loving that it's staying up there. Come on.
Stop nudging me. That
we got
that
5 left.
does not mean. That absolutely does not mean it's going to be 3. A pack for them could be 1.
Nice.
Could
Super
be,
jackpot is lit.
it could be a single pack. I mean, it could be 3, but that's some wishful thinking right there, man. Yeah, or they're bad communicators. You know that is true. But I will say,
we can find the creature again.
I would not look into that verbiage at all. The fact that they said it's a pack means nothing, because especially us on the AtGames, we get lots of single packs.
All right, we gotta hit
single.
that right.
I don't know how you call a single a pack. Isn't a because you would think a pack by definition is more than 1, right? But no, I single pack.
Cool.
Yeah, that could be a thing.
Still got a decent score though. Oh, we're over $1 billion. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with being over $1 billion.
Scoaljo gets over $1 billion. Oh, he's still playing, but now he has to completely restart it. So let's go over to PapaBrad.
$5 million. $5 million.
I got a feeling around the 1 hour, 20-minute mark, every single person's going to put on Monster Bash. And that'd be fine by me. Let's get a hashtag Monster Bash in the chat. Who wants to see some Monster Bash? I know I do. We've got our fair dose of Creature. We got some super jackpots. Let's get some Monster Bash. Stop judging me. You know what? When I see that post where they got 3 question marks, I could see them. Honestly, when I saw that, I could see them releasing this pack for FXVR because it's already 2, and then they release 1 more. You mean who knows? Okay, and that's why I've stopped caring at this point. I just don't care. They release what they release, and I'll either buy it or not buy it. But I could see them releasing a pack like this where it's 2 tables and they release 1 new one. I could see that. I honestly, that was my first impression when I saw it. But who knows? What's my opinion worth?
$1.252, almost $1.252.
$5 million.
bonus to at least 200.
Here's the thing, Mikey. I don't think that would happen. People were speculating really hard about that happening with Tomb Raider releasing, and then they came out and released Tomb Raider. And you know what the thing is about that. And I'm not going to get on a soapbox here, but you know what the problem is with that is that everybody was speculating that was going to happen with AtGames. And then they said, oh, no, we released it, and they did, and everybody was just like, okay. And then everybody still has it in this idea that AtGames is probably not going to step up to the plate when Zen releases a new product. And I just think that's not fair because they have not done it. If they do that, then I can totally see knocking that. But the speculation of that happening, I just think is kind of unfair because they haven't done that yet. Every time they've ever had to step up to the plate with a Zen release as far as other platforms, they released it. Now, the whole reason we're doing this pack this week is because they delayed that Honor and Legacy pack. Was it Honor and Legacy or whatever the hell it was? Some pack that I really don't care about that was coming out on the Zen Pinball for AtGames last week. Did that come out in Pinball FX VR? Now, if that did, then that's one thing. But that's what I have to say.
My bonus.
Yeah, I see that.
Let's try that.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So we're free to speculate now, but I like until that happens, I'm not gonna speculate.
$5 million.
All right. Let's try to start this multi-ball. Get through a kiss.
Okay. Right over, baby. Okay.
I didn't think I had that.
There's no question that the communication breakdown is real, and I totally see it because it's really hard as an AtGames 4KP owner to watch
To not let it dead flip there. Man, it's twice I've done
announcement after another, delayed. That's why it's like people are constantly displaying their displeasure of delays on like Facebook and stuff, and I'm like, why are you even surprised at this point? There's not a single announcement that AtGames has made. I mean, I'm not saying not a single one, but there's not a track record of them making announcements in the past couple of months that they've released on time. I just don't. I like that. That literally just like when I see them post, I just don't even pay attention. I'm just like whatever.
Oh, come on. Well, maybe.
It sucks that I've gotten to that point, but that's just the way that I am. I'm happy when I get something new, and when I don't, I'm like, okay. I didn't get Honor and Legacy. I know that. All right, Scoaljo's playing some Monster Bash. Hashtag Monster Bash. Let me see. I want to see it. One person put hashtag Monster
Wolfman.
Bash.
We've got Wolfman lit and his instrument, which is always great.
You know what? I'm going to say this. Everybody that's here.
Let's go for it.
You know what? Let's just do it for everybody that's here. There's 18 people here. If you put hashtag Monster Bash in the chat, I will give away a $25 Amazon card at the end of this. I would say AtGames.
I love
a lot
the
of
little
people are buying
springy
AtGames
toy in here, by the
we'll
way.
do $25 Amazon card.
Such a cool
at the end of this stream.
little
Hashtag
feature
Monster
added into
Bash.
this game.
Put it in.
All right, we started feature.
Let's inject a little
Just
life.
gotta hit
into
all
this
flashing
stream.
shots. Again, super straightforward table, but you gotta play everything. Around that orbit. Phantom Flip is lit. Don't always trust it. Ah, so we got one more shot on Frankenstein. And we just lost all that. Bummer. See if we need to pick up that extra ball. And we need to get Frankenstein, Dracula, and the Mummy.
The one, but not the only. Yeah, now you're hoping that nobody else heard that, right?
Let's try to pick up that extra.
I'm not gonna mention it again.
Yeah.
Somebody can go. Y'all can go back. If the one, but not the only. If you're the only one, you're gonna win.
All right, let's see how it comes out of this scoop. Ah, see, that one was okay. I was ready to nudge it, though.
I'm starting to itch.
So I'm going to try to ricochet it off the Drac attack targets on the right into Frankenstein. Nope. Oh, we hit. Oh, start Mummy Mayhem. Okay. Cool.
What are you afraid of, a little toilet paper?
Sorry, we'll catch it on this shot.
My hand is inches from your neck.
Oh, I should have tried to cradle it there. Bummer.
Shoot again.
I'm so used to just playing creature, so
You're looking
just
good
being
there,
able to catch
one.
it really easily on that.
But yeah, guys,
Okay.
from here on out, hashtag Monster Bash gets you a chance to win a $25
There we go.
Amazon card.
So ideally,
Let me know you're here, man. Let me know you're here.
should like other things, but I'm gonna go ahead and start Frankenstein.
He's got that mosh pit multi-ball. I never really get this. I never go for it.
Burn him again. Jackpot! Jackpot! Double super jackpot! Jackpot!
All right, now we just gotta hit Dracula, right? Yeah, Dracula to start Monster Bash. Let's hope we can do it. Ooh, that was a nasty little ricochet there. Dungeon to go good. Alright, we got Drac Attack lit.
So, as they're watching this on the stream,
Alright, I want to show you guys Monster
you can
Bash.
see on the bottom of the playfield here for each player, you can see Scoaljo and Chalatalove are
All right.
both playing Monster Bash.
We got
Every monster that's a
Monster Bash.
witch
Jeez.
on the bottom there is one that has started, and then below that you can see instruments. Like he's lit Frankenstein's
There we go.
keyboard and the Wolfman's drum kit. He had all
That's
of the
okay,
monsters
okay.
started there, so now he's got Monster Bash, which is like the smaller of the
volume
two.
controls.
But this is something that you really want. Let's go ahead and watch him do this. Hashtag Monster Bash in the chat.
I noticed that happens
for a
on mine.
$25
Happens in
AtGames
yours.
card. Go ahead and put it in there, guys.
On occasion, not often.
Let's see the hashtag Monster Bash for the Monster Bash. This is a great song.
Nice. Picked up an extra ball. Ah.
How did he not tilt there? I have my microphone muted. You could have heard me in real time. Now I'm going to stop muting my microphone.
48.
That way you can hear my reactions in real time.
That was one of those real slow ones.
Look out now. Can I get some fries with that steak?
No, I won't go back to your doghouse with me. The love works. Eek, he's green.
Come on.
He was still moving.
Oh, tilt.
Well, that's no good.
Shoot again.
Bummer.
Alright, where am I at here? Okay, one letter away from Dracula. So let's see about... Hit Dracula. There we go. That's what we wanted to do right there.
Nice.
So now
You
let's
definitely
see if we
want to start Dracula before you get that multi-ball. Oh, he starts. Oh, he already has the wolf.
bounce over. There we go. Start Dracula. Oh, come on.
He's trying to start. Okay. He's trying to start Dracula.
Come on. There it is. There it is. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Don't send it down the
Now
middle.
what
you
he wants
son
to
of
do
a gun, you.
is he absolutely wants to hit it up that
do it.
Frankenstein hole and get the multi-ball cooking.
Don't you send it down the middle.
Ooh, that almost did.
No.
Look at he's trying to hit that Frankenstein ramp.
Oh,
he just
come
missed
on.
it.
Oh, no,
the
what's
pass,
that?
The pass. Oh
Okay,
man,
here we go.
get out of there.
Oh,
Get out of
my
there,
goodness,
Dracula.
not that.
No.
Come on. Oh,
Oh my
goodness, I'm not
God.
hitting that.
Oh no. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That
Rushing myself. That's what's going on. Come
That
on.
is
that
unbelievable.
sucks.
Shoot again.
Damn.
Sucks.
He had a real chance there. Let's pop over to PapaBrad. He's actually got a multi-ball going on. Creature.
Yes!
He needs to get one more in there. There it is. Nice. Now he's in line for a super jackpot if he can play his cards right. Oh no. He was in line there for a super. I think it would have helped my commentary if I just turned this off. I don't know why he keeps doing this. There, it's probably a lot louder now. It's also very tough to get this leveled out right, guys. Okay, this is not easy to get 4 people on screen at the same time and get the levels proper. It's just not gonna happen.
I got an extra ball. How about that?
So Chalatalove has got Monster Bash lit, but he would like to get a monster. He's got 1 monster started. He's close to. He's not really close to anything. I was gonna say, if he was close to any of the monsters, then he could try to get one lit. But he's just gonna go for the monster bash. Not a bad idea. Sometimes you just gotta take the good with the bad. Look at Brad. I'm sorry, I just keep getting your ads, bro.
Let's rock. Now don't drain all my damn balls.
Come on, let's get a good monster. Guys, hashtag Monster Badge for your chance to win a $25 Amazon card. Put it in the chat. If you're here, put it in there. We've got a Monster Badge. If there's ever any time to go for it, now is the time. Hashtag Monster Badge.
Go. Come on, get out.
You gotta get it while you can.
Go. Get out. All right. Yeah, missed that one. Woo! Crazy how both those balls were in different spots of the table and they both came down at the same time in the same place. Woo! Missed it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well. That was fun. 18 times. I wish I was better at this table.
Brad's firing up some Monster Badge.
Features of the night, but music they make.
No, please, not the move.
Sometimes the beginning of the game is the best part because you just have so much hope. Hasn't gotten dashed yet.
Hey, Doc, this one has nice skin. Hurry before it gets stiff.
Well, that's not cool.
Dracula, and you're not.
There we go. Should start multi-ball with a couple modes lit, at least, right? Yeah, some modes lit. Oh, both of them drain just real quick, right down the middle. Come on, Dracula.
So for those of you who are wondering, I am going to stream tomorrow night. It's the first time I'm going to play Flipper Friends in a while. Honestly, this show, I like doing it, and I like not playing. I know you guys might want to watch me play a lot, but I like doing this show and not playing. So what this is going to turn into for me is that I'm going to be doing this show on Monday nights, and then Tuesday nights I'll either stream or not. So we'll see. But tomorrow I'm going to plan to stream. If I got to stay at work, then I got to stay at work. And you guys can just not have a stream. I don't care.
Nice.
I mean that in the most respectful way possible. But if I can't stream tomorrow, that's not.
So we just got Creature.
I'll stay at work before I gotta do that.
You won't like me when I change.
But I like doing this show and not having to play. I like just hanging out with you guys. I wish you guys would talk a little more in the chat. Like, I feel all alone over here. Like, you guys gotta spruce it up a little bit. Ask me some questions.
Oh.
I'm here, man.
There's Creature. Hopefully we can get 4 straight shots on him.
Brad is already.
Come on, 2 winners.
I just missed it. He was in a multi-ball. Hey, you guys are allowed. Hey, you know what? You're allowed to play. Like, that's why I know that there's a bunch of people watching. When I see that there's 20 people in the chat and nobody's talking, I can honestly probably understand that a lot of people are probably playing this and watching. Okay? I get it. And that's good. I feel like that was almost better when I'm playing, because I'm like you don't have like, maybe it's even better with this because you probably have a short attention span if you're watching this. But if you're watching me play, I'm kind of yapping the whole time and you only got to focus on one person. I don't know. What do y'all think? Okay, Scoaljo's on a multi-ball. I know that much. That much I know. He's got a monster bash. They get one band to make a new Stern table. Megadeth. Make a Megadeth table with Vic Rattlehead. Make it like a total Rust in Peace theme, like with the blue and gold, but with Vic Rattlehead, and you got a little bit of every album in the mix. Like maybe your modes are like, you start off with like Killing Is My Business and you go into Peace Cells, but you make it totally like Rust in Peace theme. Megadeth absolutely needs a pinball table. Not even close. And that was me answering this question here by Stop Nudging Me. Pick one band. What do you guys think? Put it in the chat. What do you think? Because I know Stern, with Stern, they made a Rush one. I would have said Rush. You guys have seen my poster. I saw Rush 3 times. Okay, you can't see them anymore because Neil Peart is gone. But I saw Rush 3 times, and the great thing about seeing Rush, doesn't matter when you saw them, they were all there. You had Geddy, Lee, Alex Fleisman, and Neil Peart. They're all there. I saw it 3 times. Haven't played that
Something on
machine
the way
yet.
around?
I would like to. But if you're asking me what machine they ought to make of one that's not already made, Megadeth. 100% would be so sick.
I'm leaning on you, baby. How's that for a kiss? Massage, baby.
Ramstein would be a good one. Yeah, because they could go all out with like the pyro on that. Yeah, have you seen those shows, man? I've never been to a Ramstein show. Good luck with that. But yeah, that would be epic. And then because now you got me thinking of like who's got like some of the best live shows, man. Dude, okay. Here's a good one for you. You guys might not even know who this is. The best pinball table to ever be created. You know what it would be? Guar. If you guys don't know who Guar is, oh my God, you're missing out. Dude, a Guar. Imagine a Guar pinball table. GWAR. Go look it up. If you don't know what that is, oh my God, that would be. If like Stern would never like partner with that, but dude. Oh my God, it would be unbelievable. I think I just got the next best idea. You know what? Because a lot of people probably don't even know what that is. Dude, you could make just an unbelievable pinball machine with that. Unfortunately, Dave Brocky or Odorous Youngus is dead. But regardless, just pay homage to that.
Whoa.
Dude, they gotta make that. You know what? I'm gonna start making like some concept
once you activate
ideas,
Dracula,
I
think he kind of sticks out a little bit and knocks your ball when it's coming down that orbit.
I'm scared.
And sometimes it can send it to a strange location. You gotta scramble to catch it.
That's not what I wanted to do, damn it.
Dude, imagine how crazy a Guar pinball table would be. Oh my Lord, it would be nuts, bro. Think of the bash, like the toys you could have on that. Just every member of the band could just be another toy. Oh. So yeah, Guar would be a good one. What other band? Like now, let's think. I have to think of like a real, like a regular band.
What a crappy
real band,
bounce.
but I mean, it's like totally theatrical, but like, dude, they're actually pretty badass if you actually like listen to their music. If you guys don't know who Guar is, if you take anything from this stream, go look that up. Dude, Scoaljo was so close to getting a Monsters of Rock. He's still close. He's only Frankenstein away from getting a Monsters of Rock. What's another band? I don't know, does the Red Hot Chili Peppers have one? I mean, that's kind of lame. You just have a pinball machine in California. Yeah, so that ain't going to work out too well. What else? Well, because I'm thinking of like the good bands, you know, like Metallica, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses. They already have one, so you got to think of a band that doesn't have one already.
All right, we got one more ball.
Let's see. Dude, I'm not gonna top that Guar pick. I'm not gonna top that. Guar, Megadeth, and does the Who have a pinball table? Because you could, okay, that's just a stupid question. I mean, they made a whole thing about the Pinball Wizard. Okay, forget that.
All right.
What about, I mean, obviously the Beatles. What about Led Zeppelin? Do they have
nice, we got an extra
table?
ball too. I didn't know I was gonna get extra ball.
Or, I mean, those are the obvious picks. So I'm gonna try. I want to get. I already got one that was. Obscure. Yeah, I mean that the Who obviously they had to have it. So let's think of. I'm gonna think of something obscure. Okay, because Guar was obscure. Let's think of something really out there. You know what would be cool? Think of like one of those Guitar Heroes. Like you could think of like maybe a Yngwie Malmsteen or a Steve Vai. Like he's got like this really weird imagery in all his songs and stuff. You could think of like they can make like a really awesome like Steve Vai table. You know what I mean? And that leads me to thinking, Steve Vai played with Metallica, or not Metallica. Right? Steve Vai played with Van Halen at one point. So maybe has Van Halen made a table? I mean that's just totally kosher. But like think of like a cool like Steve Vai, like with all the imagery from like when he did like For Passion and Warfare and stuff like that. Like you could make a really cool table, or Joe Satriani. Like think of like the Guitar Heroes, they would be cool.
He was still moving, but I told him I just wanted to borrow it.
Beach Boys would be good. Beach Boys would definitely be good, man. I don't think that's bad. And definitely Pink Floyd, with all of the concepts that they did and all their albums, that'd be really cool too. Yeah, for sure. I agree with both of those. Like I said, I'm trying to go really out there on a limb. I don't know yet. Let's go over to Chalatalove.
That was gonna pull him out.
I never got dressed for a chapter with his
Oh, you know who would make a good one too? A good new band, guys. Who would make a great table? Ghost.
Oh, go!
Previously, or otherwise known as Ghost BC, but Ghost, the new band. They've got a lot of great, like they made that prequel album. They've made they've made a lot of great albums. And say what you want about the imagery, but it'd be really cool about like a table based around all that with the Papa Emeritus theme. That would be great. Really out there, but I'm trying to think of some out there stuff. Ghost would be a great table.
On this table,
the problem is that if you start getting out there with the stuff that already hasn't been made, even like unless you're going with a theme like AC/DC or like you use a Pearl Jam here, or Led Zeppelin or the Beatles, you're limiting your audience, right? And that's why it's just like I feel like all that low-hanging fruit has already been taken. That's why I think a table like Guar, because their audience was already low, but they can make a table that's so awesome that people who have no idea who the hell Guar is would play that game. They would play it.
Give me that ball save. Ball save. Get out of here. Go. Out. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Go.
Yeah, and it's not all about who's going to buy them.
Go.
Right?
Damn it.
But you got to think about if I'm a pinball arcade or I'm a bar and I'm going to buy a machine, I got to worry about who's going to play it. A lot of people aren't going to play a Ghost table if they can play a Guns N' Roses table. Like it's just not going to happen. So I think that all of that low-hanging fruit has been taken. But dude, I'm going to go to bed tonight going, man, whoever makes that Guar table, that might even be my first one.
Oh, I lost that one. That sucks.
Just because it's so out there. you could really have fun. You know, there's no staleness at all. You don't even have to try hard at all.
Oh, damn you. Urgh. That was fun.
Someone brings out the worst in me.
Let's go over to Scoaljo. He's in the multiple. Oh, he's in the Monsters of Rock. I didn't even notice. I should have been paying attention. You guys got me freaking distracted with this pick a table bull crap. He was in Monsters of Rock there, so go back and watch it.
Alright, that was Monsters of Rock.
Nicely done, Scoaljo. So he did get there.
He's gonna dig my huge hair.
Oh.
Yeah, Dennis. I totally agree. I mean, I haven't played the Metallica table, so I don't really know. Good job, though, Scoaljo. I haven't played the Metallica table, so I don't really know. But I would imagine that would get old real fast.
Get the extra ball back.
That's why if you do a band, like especially like I know where they're not gonna make it, but let's look at a table like if they're gonna make a Guar table. The theming is so hard with that. Not hard, and I'm not mean hard like going hard, like it's so in your face that they don't need to do that. Like don't do anything that's gonna completely distract you from the game, apart from the fact that the toys are gonna be completely badass. There's nothing that sucks you away from the game harder than when the call-outs are just baloney and annoying.
That's how you like
really
money.
sucks you out.
By hitting the
Here, I gotta put it on Chalatalove.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel that.
You won't like me when I change.
Okay.
Chalatalove is Dracula away from
This extra ball, guys. Not so much. Okay, Drac Attack is... Wow,
Rage Against the Machine would be good.
To...
I'd almost like...
Yeah,
I'd almost be more on board with like...
Start one,
with a Tom Morello table. I mean, I wouldn't call it Tom Morello. I don't know how they would call it, but like... Because I like Audio Slave more than I like Rage Against the Machine. Because I just think that some of those songs are just way more catchy. But like, imagine if they could like bridge that gap somehow, like just make it a Tom Morello table or something. I don't know, but yeah, definitely Rage Against the Machine is up there.
Come on. Here we go. Give me that extra ball.
Anybody who's played that Rush table, what do you think of it?
You send it down the middle.
Obviously,
Don't do it.
the only poster I have in my game room
Don't
of
you
those
do it.
guys who are familiar with my stream, the only poster I have in my
Ready
game
for the
room
slap
is
save.
Rush.
Ready?
Is it worthy? Is that a good game? Is it worth it for me to go out of my way to play that table? You're more than welcome to say no. I don't know. How are the call-outs? What are the modes like? Do the modes, like, are there any good songs? Like, how does it work?
Waste. Oh well.
Linkin Park would be good.
Man, I suck at this game. But it's fun.
All right, let's watch PapaBrad for a little bit, and then we will go into our debrief. PapaBrad is one monster away from a monster bash. If he gets that, we will call it a night. He just needs to start the creature. He's only one shot away.
Oh,
and then he loses the
come
ball.
on.
Loses the ball. Brad.
That's sweet though.
What are you doing? All right, let's end on Scoaljo here, and then we will we'll go to our debrief.
Somebody fetch me a razor!
So I see you saying that. Stop nudging me. So that's great as here. I'll go back to your previous comment.
Just trying to light that Frankenstein
as
and then
somebody who
light
doesn't
Fever.
like Rush.
That's what I was trying to do.
How is it as somebody who does
game.
like Rush, right? Because I just feel like I'm going to go to Chalatalove, and that'll be our last one of the night. I'm not switching to another place. How is it as somebody that does like Rush? Because I feel like my expectation would be almost through the roof playing that game, and I wouldn't want to be let down. Like, that's the biggest thing. Is I just don't want to be let down.
Slap baby.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, baby. Somebody fetch me a razor! Gotta like it.
All right. I guess I can agree with that, right?
Stop nudging me. Rush is an amazing table in the wild, man. I got to play it for the first time. It is awesome.
Well, it gets Chalatalove
Oh, I
as
was
he
gonna
just
do
lets
that
it
to me.
clear that freaking middle.
Normally
Oh
waiting
my
for it,
God!
But I got so excited about Rush.
Well, Chalatalove's Canadian, so that makes sense. But
Yeah,
I
it
spent
does.
a lot of time in Toronto, so
Such a great band.
you know,
Great pinball
the
table,
first
too.
time that I went to see the Blue Jays, if you guys keep a keen eye out when we do this debrief, right? We're gonna do this debrief in like 1 minute. Keep a keen eye out. I'm wearing a Toronto Blue Jays jersey. And I'm wearing a Blue Jays jersey from like the late 2000s, right? Before they changed their logo back. The first time that I went to go see the Blue Jays, the reason why I was a fan is because they beat the Yankees, right? The first time that I went to go see them, I saw Geddy Lee. They brought him up on the Jumbotron. Geddy Lee up on the Jumbotron. And I'm like 10 years old, and I'm like, dude, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Ever. I had already seen Rush once. I saw them, the first time I saw them was at the New York State Fair. I was literally 15 feet from Geddy Lee. One of the best concerts I've ever been to. I don't think it's ever been topped. But that's a little bit about me, guys. So what we're going to do here is everybody who's on camera here, okay? If you are not watching the stream, or if you're on a little bit of a delay, we are going to go to the debrief. So go ahead and close your streams. You're done! You're out of here! I'm kidding. But go ahead and close your stream. You don't have to close your stream. You can stream all night if you want. I don't care. But I'm going to go back to the Video Ninja link. So I hope to see you there. And I'll give it about 2 minutes. All right, so how about that, guys? That was a lot of fun. I hope you guys had as much fun watching that as I did watching it as well. Hold on, let me get out of studio mode here. That was so much fun. I know I had a little bit of microphone difficulties here and there, but we had some good conversation in the chat. We got to watch a lot of multi-balls and a lot of getting to the end of the game in all of these games. I know we played Creature there for a while, but we got to see quite a bit of super jackpot play. Hold on a second. Oh, let me get out of here. This stupid thing. But anyways, that was really fun. PapaBrad, go to you first. What did you think about when you were playing Creature from the Black Lagoon? Did you have a good time? Did you
I had a great time.
You wish that you had done?
I didn't get the super jackpot, but I did enjoy playing. I had a great time. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
Of course. And I know that when we were getting later in the stream, we started all doing Monster Bash there. Besides me, I didn't play, but I watched and I had a lot of fun watching. Chalatalove, which of the two games did you have more fun playing?
Man, that's a tough question, brother. I had a lot of fun playing both of them, but I think Creature is going to take it for me tonight, man. I got some super jackpots. I don't think I've ever gotten that many super jackpots at one time on a game, so that was pretty fun, man.
That really surprises me because I thought for sure coming into this stream that you were a Monster Bash guy. And then you just come in here saying, oh, well, I had more fun playing Creature. That's a testament to how good these games are, guys. They are great. You don't have to be an expert on either game to really enjoy exploring the depth of these games. What do you think?
Lord knows I'm not an expert.
Oh yeah, I could. These are fun games. I mean, you can play these all night. These are fun.
I'll get the Scoaljo, but it was funny. Chalatalove, we were watching you play, and you were getting into the super jackpot, and I was like, okay. And I'm bringing you on the screen like you're the expert, right? I'm like, okay, all right, here he goes. He's going for the super jackpot, and he goes, all right, what am I doing here? And I'm like, you're kidding me. It was really funny. But no, it was funny. He got into the super jackpot. He actually got that. And that's why, like, you don't have to be an expert to enjoy these games. And I'm really happy that we got to showcase that because Chalatalove didn't have a clue. And there he was. What about you, Scoaljo? What did you think?
Oh, I had a blast. I really enjoyed Creature this evening. I got to hit a couple super jackpots, and then I got 2 Monsters of Rock on Monster Bash. So I completed everything that I set out to complete today, so I'm pretty happy.
Good. That's why it's like, it was tough because, like, when I was streaming y'all playing Creature, it was very easy for me to tell where you guys were. Because when you're playing Creature from the Black Lagoon, you got F-I, L, and M. And then when you're in the multi-ball, you're doing all that. But when you're in Monster Bash, it's like, okay, they have all the monsters, but then it's all the completions. And I'm trying to keep track of all that. So, like, when we were doing Creature from the Black Lagoon, I was like, oh, it's easy. Okay, he's in a multi-ball, Then all y'all started playing Monster Bash at the same time, and it's like, okay, well, he's in a Monster Bash. That guy just got a Monsters of Rock. That guy just got into the Frankenstein multi-ball, and I'm like, holy cow. So, but that's a testament to how awesome Monster Bash is, right? Because, you don't have to just do one thing the entire game. It's all over the table. It's all over the spectrum. So I'm just going to go around the horn one more time. Anything else you guys want to say? PapaBrad, did you have a good time tonight, my friend?
Oh, man, I had a great time. Thanks for having me on. Thank you for all you've taught me about pinball. I love your channel. Keep up the good work, TomatoGrass.
Thank you. And thank you.
It's an honor being on the Wizard Room.
I really appreciate that because, guys, believe it or not, PapaBrad, I think you can go back to my very first stream, dude. I had 12 subscribers. I got like 260 now. And 12. And 12, and that was when I was playing a different game. I got some subscribers because I was playing some other stupid game, right? I had nobody. PapaBrad was there. PapaBrad, Mad Ben Han, a couple other people that aren't around anymore, but PapaBrad was there. So I really do appreciate you being there this entire time that I've been on this YouTube journey. You've been a really good friend to me, and I appreciate everything you do, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Chalatalove, did you have a good time tonight? Anything that you want to share?
Man, I had a blast. I'm pretty sure you can tell from all the dancing around that I was doing on some of that Monster Bash stuff. I had such a great time tonight, man. Thank you so much for having me on. I learned so much from watching you, and actually, you are the reason why I stream today. So thank you for all that you do as well.
Oh, well, that means so much. When I started streaming, I was like, whoever watches me, whatever. You know what? I'm not worried about it. But if I can have one person that watches me and go, hey, I want to do that, that means the world. That's awesome. That's that's the whole reason that we're doing this. And I'm really glad that you told me that, because you look at you're taking off, man. You're leaving all of us in the dust. I'm kidding. But no, really glad you could make it, man. And hope you had a really good time tonight. How about you, Scoaljo, my partner in crime? How did you
I had a great time. I had a great time, man. Thanks for having me on again. Honestly, anytime you want me on, I'll be on. This is awesome. I love the show, TomatoGrass. And it's great playing with PapaBrad and Chalatalove.
Oh, yeah, it was
man.
great.
Good
Nice
competition.
meeting you, Scoaljo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great to meet you in person.
Great panel tonight. Open invites to everybody on this panel.
Thank you.
And that's the thing. It's, this isn't restricted to any single person. I'm not just like, well, you have to be over here and you have to be over here. This is kind of open thing. I will say, I know PapaBrad really likes creatures. I was like,
oh yeah, this is my favorite. So thank you.
Be on that
I had to be here for this one. This is one of my favorite. This is my favorite table.
And that's why, and that's why it's really great that, I can just talk. I can just reach out to him, and, he's totally willing to be on. So thank you guys so much for this. We're doing this every Monday night. Next Monday. I mean, are they going to release that firefighters game? I don't know. Are they going to do that? Well, I guess we'll find out, because this show was supposed to be that honor and legacy thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but you know what? I've seen
this is the way I say. Play the tables you love. Like you.
Well, that's what I want.
I wouldn't go by a company schedule. I would go by the pay tribute to the tables you love.
Well,
they're all Williams games. They're all Williams.
Some people were posting, because I made like a new subject in Discord. Like, somebody said that, hey, let's do a show where everybody just like says what their favorite table is. I don't think that's a bad idea. Like, like this show is just, it's about showing off high level stuff, but like it's also like just like a celebration of like, how awesome is this that we can do this, that we can all come together and play these amazing games. Like,
literally having hundreds of virtual pinball tables at your fingertips with this AtGames machines.
Games that you may have never been able to figure out. If you didn't live in this time, if I didn't live now, I would have never. If I was born 30 years ago, I would have never seen Creature from the Black Lagoon. The bar downtown would not have had that game, but I can play it now and I can appreciate it. So I appreciate the games, and I do appreciate you guys coming on. Thank you, everybody that watched. I will give away that $25 Amazon. I was giving away a $25 Amazon card. I'm going to do that as a little bonus content after this stream. I'm not going to waste anybody's time here. But thank you, everybody, for being here. PapaBrad, Chalatalove, Scoaljo, thank you guys so much for showing up. You guys have open invites here, and until next time, we'll see what we get on here. But thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Stay legit.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, who won the game tonight?
I asked y'all. I said, who got the highest score?
I got to go back and look. I got to watch a replay.
Sure it was you, Chalatalove. You had 3 billion, right?
You had 3 billion, yeah.
If you had 3 billion, you beat me.
Yeah. 3 billion. Well done.
Woo! We'll go ahead.
$25 gift certificate coming your way.
But I'm pretty sure that Chalatalove wins. So everybody,
congratulations.
Put a congratulations, Chalatalove, in the chat, and we will see you next Monday. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.